Good sir, I'm going to teach you how to do the urea cycle really quickly. First you want to do is make a cross, and if as long as you can remember the letters OCC, FAU, you're golden. What you want to do first is in this cross put letters along each line. So you want to do OCAA here. What you want to do is make our cycle. And what you can notice too in this upper left hand corner, all of this is going to be occurring in the mitochondria. Everything else is in the cytoplasm. In the first loop we're going to have an input, in the second loop we're going to have an input, in the third loop we're going to have an output, and in the fourth loop we're going to have an output. And that's where we just use our letters here. So we'll have OCC, AA, FA, and then here the U. What we're going to have here is the input of water. So that's fine. Here's our urea. We'll have ornithine, citrulline, aspartate, arginosuccinate, fumarate, arginine going into urea here. This C, carbamyl phosphate, is going to come from CPS1. What's an important addition to CPS1, we're going to have N-acetyl glutamate. I like to ask that. The input for CPS1 going to carbonyl phosphate is our ammonia and carbon dioxide. And boom, we have our urea cycle. Now, the importance of this cycle is here, ornithine transcarbamylase, which is a X-linked recessive disorder. We can also have a deficiency in acetylglutamate and deficiency in CPS1. If we have an X-linked deficiency in ornithine transcarbamylase, what we'll see here, so we'll say OTC deficiency, we'll see a upregulation of ammonia here, so we'll have hyperammonemia. We'll have an increase in ornithine, and an increase in carbamyl phosphate. Now, how to link this CPS1 to CPS2? When we have an increase of carbamyl phosphate, this is going to come out into the cytoplasm. And if you can remember your pyrimidine de novo synthesis pathway, we'll have glutamine plus CO2. Here's CPS2. This goes to carbamyl phosphate, which goes to orotic acid. That goes to uridine monophosphate. This is UMP synthase, and so you can see that this carbamyl phosphate is going to go here, and that's fine. That'll just continue along, and then we'll get pyrimidines. So hyperammonemia, increased ornithine, increased carbamyl phosphate, no megaloblastic anemia, no hypersegmented neutrophils or anything like that. But what happens if we block UMP synthases is called orotic aciduria. We'll also get an increase of uric acid. So we'll have UMP synthase deficiency of an increase in orotic acid, the same way that we did here. We had an increase of carbamyl phosphate and an increase of orotic acid. But this time, because UMP synthase is knocked out, we don't get pyrimidines. So we'll have a megaloblastic anemia, and then we don't have to go back here for ammonia, so we don't get, so no hyperammonemia. and that's it.